Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes return man Huddle helped out the offense with that one. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for?
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first, but it's 2nd and 9. Option look, it's Sayin. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He tries to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Reading the option, it's Sayin. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. On first down, here comes this offense. On the move, it's Buckley. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wolf. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. At the 45 on his way. Running toward the tape. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. To the air, it's Wolf. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. On the ground, it's Henderson. At the 35, he's loose. The expressway is wide open. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, that's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. With jet sweep pass. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. fires, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense, forcing it with the assist from the ref.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Makes the grab down the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The short hands, it's Scott. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snares it outside. It's Scott. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really Really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? This one's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's right on target. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense in what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Wolf. He's got his man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it. It's Buckley. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're trying to get to him. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He hauled that, and let's hold on just a minute. The officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his target down the middle. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eye.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Going up top on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete. A huge pickup. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Buckley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gives it to the back on the draw. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's going to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 5 over the Coyotes. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The offense set for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
early to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. At the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for a touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
28.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Quarterback checking off. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Finds a crease at the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Got it behind the line. It's Scott. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boston College is running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders.
Back to pass, it's Wolf. It's complete to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Getting nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the gun, the inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Sayin. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking for room, it's Henderson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. 1st down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Line gets set, 1st down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has been in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.